Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Berikut adalah pembentangan inovasi kumpulan kami yang kami namakan sebagai Stresformance Tracker. Okey, saya selaku ketua kumpulan bersama rakan-rakan saya Norima Ramli, Asmawi Hashim, Emidah Hashim, Ustaz Zain Sam Zakaria akan membentangkan butiran lanjut mengenai inovasi kami. Okay, this is our presentation outline. Number one, product description, methodology, result, novelty, and so on. Okay, the background of innovation development. It began during the COVID-19 pandemic when suicide statistics became alarming. I started to think that many people were facing mental health issues or stress, and upon deeper investigation, most of them were among the working group who were negatively impacted by the effect of COVID-19. Later, there was a call for FRGS grant applications, and in connection with the issue I had observed, I decided to submit a proposal as well. Developing an FRGS research requires credible sources and scientific facts. With my background in economics, I searched the available literature and economic sources, integrating the two issues to formulate a research problem. Among the many theories, I found the Cobb-Douglas production theory to be the most relevant to the stress issue I tended to focus on. The Cobb-Douglas function views productivity as dependent on technology, labor, capital. Okay, capital refers to tools, machineries, buildings, and equipment used to produce goods and services, while labor refers to human effort used in production, including his or her health, which mainly refer to physical health. I also compared with this real-world recruitment process where the considered factors include education, background, experience, skill, attitude, and health. Observing the existence of health factor both in theory and in practice, I expand the health definition to also include mental health as part of the factors to be considered. In specific, I connected the focus on mental health into the productivity theory for further analysis. Based on these observations and the linkage between real-life phenomenon and the theoretical work, I submitted the FRGS grant application and it was successful. The FRGS research title is The Invention of Stress Algorithm of the Female Labor Force Participation in the Labor Market using Cobb-Douglas Production Function. From this research, the idea to develop Stresformance Tracker application was born. Okay, about the product or about about the innovation, what it does, it measures stress and performance levels of the workers. How it works, it calculates the average score for stress and performance, classifies the score, and then matches the score between stress and performance. What it shows, it tells you if the worker needs training, monitoring, or needs counseling. Why it's useful, it helps employees to spot problem early, okay, improve employee well-being and work performance. What makes it special, because it combines stress and performance in one tool, and is works with simple tools like Google Form and Sheet, and we are now turning it into an apps. Who can use it? Employees, HR staff managers, and company leaders. Okay, the methodology, we are using the five steps method. First, data collecting, data processing, result interpreting and coding, results pairing, and finally action recommendation. Okay, these are the 5 steps. Okay, we have questions items as indicator to measure stress and performance, and then calculation, data processing to calculate the mean value, and then from there we do data interpretation and coding, and we do pairing after that, and the last one we do action recommendation. Okay, these are in order to go into the tool or the apps, click either can use this click or click this link, or using this QR code, and basically it will get the person into this page that measure where a few questions are appear here. This is to measure stress, and then after that, next page is to measure performance and the results, and finally, the action recommendation. Okay, novelty. The stress performance tracker stands out due to its integrated approach that combines psychological assessment and performance measurement into a single automated framework. Unlike traditional employee assessment tool that analyze either stress or performance in isolation, Its strength lies in its automated scoring and classification system. Okay, and then by addressing the often overlooked connection between emotional strain and job output, the Stressformance Tracker introduces a novel approach to organizational well-being, offering both a preventive and developmental solution. Okay, so here comparison Stressformance tool with existing tool. Yeah, okay. Basically, the stress app mainly focus on stress tracking only. Okay, performance, while the HR apps emphasize performance management but lack direct stress integration, but stress performance tracker integrate both. Okay, stress factor and also performance factor. This element has made stress performance tracker a comprehensive and a novel tool. Okay, these are the market potential. That this part covers market potential and social benefit. So first, let's look at market potential. Potential, growing awareness of workplace mental health. Okay, a large and diverse target market. Okay, demand for data-driven decision, integration with existing platform, and competitive advantage. Social benefit of stress performance tracker. It helps early detection and prevention. This proactive approach support mental and health prevention rather than reactive treatment, promotes healthier work culture, enhances productivity retention, and data for policy and strategy. It will also benefit for those who are policymakers and okay, those are handling health campaigns and so on. Okay, this issue is relating to SDG and TRL. Yes, it is associated with SDG. Okay, it is associated with SDG 3, which relate with good health and well-being. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. SDG 9, SDG 10, SDG 4, quality education. SDG 17, partnership for the goals. Okay, for TRL, that is technological readiness level. It also related, as we see here, TRL 13, TRL 4, 5, TRL 6, 7, TRL 8, and TRL 9. Okay, relating to patents, trademark, copyright, and publications, actually, the table below outline the types of intellectual property protection for various components of stress maker tracker. Stress performance tracker. Okay, we can apply my IPO for name, coding, flowchart, and also calculation logic algorithm. But as for now, my IPO application has been successfully registered for the following item, which is measurement item for stress. Okay, and we in the actual research we also have economic and non-economic factors in quantitative research. Okay, this is my acknowledgement to the provider of the research fund, and with that, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.